This morning, some students and staff in Arlington will take a break from the classroom after an on-campus shooting left one of their peers dead and another hurt. The shooting happened outside Lamar High School before the first bell rang. Yeah, this morning we know the suspected gunman is facing a capital murder charge. Want to get out to Chris Ottagi, who is live in Arlington this morning. And Chris, we are waiting to hear more information from police.
Yes, Mark, and this was the second straight day that classes here at Lamar High School in Arlington are canceled. Yesterday because of the shooting, today so that the students and families at this school could take time to process what happened and also mourn. The spring break had just ended. The students were returning for their first day of class off the break, a few of them just waiting outside the building for school to start when a male student was shot. A female nearby was grazed by the shrapnel from the gunshots. This was happening around 7 in the morning on Monday. The school went on lockdown for most of the morning as police worked to find the suspect. They say ran from the scene, but witnesses helped police track him down. It wasn't until later in the afternoon police announced that the boy who was shot did die. The girl was taken to the hospital by a parent and will be okay. The suspect and the two victims are all juveniles, so police did not release IDs, but were told that the suspect will be charged with capital murder. Still no word on possible motives. As police process the crime scene, students arriving at the school were sent straight into lockdown mode and eventually bused to a reunification center. But Lamar's principal talked about keeping order with such a tragic situation happening.
The kids had to respond as quickly as they did to such a tragedy and to such an urgent situation. I'm just beyond grateful, and I'm beyond thankful for how well they followed our instructions. They listened to APD.
As you can imagine, a very emotional scene here. A lot of parents showed up to the school wanting to get any information they could, make sure that their children were okay. Coming up in 30 minutes, we're going to talk more about the impact this shooting has on families. Suzanne and Mark, back to you.
Yeah, Chris, thank you for that update this morning. And of course, as this tragedy makes headlines, a question a lot of folks have to deal with is how do you talk to your kids about it?
Right. Mental health experts say start with questions about what your child knows and how they feel. They say the key is to concentrate on active listening and limit interruptions. Then move into correcting misconceptions and provide reassurance. For teenagers in particular, taking action can be a helpful antidote. Now talk about volunteering, writing letters, donating money, or just learning more about the problem.
Now, these steps may sound simple, but experts say they are pretty important tools when it comes to combating feelings of helplessness after situations like this.
Tragedy can happen, and tragedy can happen in many forms. So we have to focus on what we can control, and that is supporting our children, supporting their teachers, supporting our schools.
The shooting's taking place as Arlington ISD searches for a new superintendent. Today, parents and community members do have a chance to weigh in on who they want to see take that role and what criteria they want to see prioritized. There are a couple of sessions. The first one is at noon, the second at 5 p.m. Both are taking place at the district's Professional Development Center.